Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 15 Basics, yours truly Inzainia. In this one we are going to cover baling. Now in order to bale, first you have to grow one of two different types of crops. You have to grow either wheat or you have to grow barley rather. Them two crops, after they have grown, when you use your combine to pick them up, you have to turn on this straw swath, left bumper and B, whenever it is, harvesting that crop, and it will leave the lines behind it. Alright, now that you've got the lines, you have to indent in and buy the baling technology. Now, either one of these balers, there's two balers that you can buy. One's 88,000, one's 93,000. Then there's a trailer and another trailer. Both of these, the bale collector eases. This one holds 8 bales, this one holds 16 bales. And then there's a wrapper so that you can ferment the hay bales into silage. We're going to do all that, but let's get on it. So first off, you want to open up your baler. Ooh, that was a lot. Then you want to turn it on. Alright, and then you drive over the line. Just like with the foraging wagon. Did I not lower it? Oh, I didn't lower it. My bad. Alright, there you go. So now you just drive around, and just like with a foraging wagon, it sucks it all up. Let me back out just a hair. And we'll see that here eventually it will eventually spit it out. Now this is a small field, so don't expect miracles here. But here shortly, %. You can look down there in the bottom right too and see how full your baler is. We're at 53%, 60. Bum, 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 bum. We're going to do one bale on camera. This takes a little bit longer. All right. Why? Yeah. And there's your bale. All right. Close the back up, and then you continue on. Now this is the New Holland big belt roll, or big belt whatever. Roll belt 150, and it makes the circular bales. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all this rows, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and as you look back there in the back, you can see we got a little over 3.2 bales out of that little dinky field. Now that's just little field 29, so it's just a tiny field. In this one now we have the other baler, which is the New Holland Big Baler 1290, and we are going to unfold it. We're going to lower the pickup, and then we're going to turn it on, and now we're going to go. And this one is, in my opinion, the funner, because this one gives you the other bales, the ones that you can run around with the other machine to pick up. And you just kind of trickle along behind them. You can see it starting to come out the back there. See it? soon as one drops. Now this is a better tractor too. This is the Deutz, let's see. I can't remember which one it is. It's the $200,000 Deutz-Fahr, which is the right here, the 7250, which is the 193-263. This and this one, as you can see, on coming up the hills and stuff, pulling this baler, it's having a little bit of trouble. So, I mean, not a lot of trouble, but it noticeably slows down a little bit. And yeah, that's definitely not a great thing. So if you've still got the original tractors, you might have trouble baling. You might have to wait till you can get a bigger tractor. But these balers aren't cheap anyway. They're like 80,000, 60,000, or 70,000, and then one's 90,000. So they're in no way inexpensive. So you've probably, you know, earned some money prior to getting here anyway. But here we go. I think we're about to drop one. I think we got like the third one we're working on now, third bale. Eventually it'll spit it out. As soon as it drops one, I'll pause the video and I'll do the rest of it off camera. I'm gonna drop one, dadgummit. I want to see how it falls. Go any second. Any second. Come on. Good Lord. We'll farm the whole thing. Bales are a little bigger than they were in the last game too, as you can see. Square bales, they're a little bit more realistic size. There it goes. Alright, so we've dropped a bale. I'll finish the rest of this off. Be right back. Alright, we're back. We finished the whole thing. I did it off camera. I'm sorry. So bad. Right there. When I finished, after I turned off, turned off the baler and lifted the thing, you could hold the left bumper, and there was an they added an unload baler function. So when I hit the button, it squished them two bales out. So yes, you can now unload your baler, all except for whatever's being made. Right now, as you can see down there at the bottom right, I got 33% of a bale done. It stays in, but all of the ones that it had completed did actually spit out. So let's fold the baler up, and I'll be right back. Alright, then we're back, and in this we now have the Art Cousin whatever auto stack bale collector. So we're going to put it in the operating position, and we're going to start picking up these bales. Now this, you just basically drive right up along beside them. It'll automatically grab them, put them on there. Now this one's a little bit overkill because this is a 16 bale holder for this little field. But if you were doing one of these huge fields, it would be beneficial to have one like this. You could get by though if you're just working on these small fields with a little 8. I want to go kind of slow so I can get both of them. And it pretty much just, all you got to do is get generally close and it'll grab it. And there we go. Now I do not believe this will pick up the round ones. I think the round ones, you basically fill it up and you're supposed to carry it to where you want to drop it. But we're going to check just for giggles. But I don't think it will. I did not think it would. Alright, so there we go. We've got our bales. And then because I'm not getting rid of any of them, I'm just going to keep them. And I can always pick them up again later. We're going to do this. We'll come right up here. We're going to hit the unload bales button. and it'll unload them all. Little ramp comes out, lays them all on the ground. All right, let them go. Oh, that's right. You hit it again. There we go. Now I drive forward a little bit, and then lower the platform again, and done. I've unloaded my hay bales. They're all right there, all neat and nice, and they'll sit there until whenever. But yeah, as of this moment, that's all of the hay baling. That's everything except for the wrapper. The wrapper, you need to use different type of hay bales or different types of material. So I'm going to grow up some stuff, and so that I can use it, and I'll addend it onto this video right here. Alright, and finally the bale wrapper. In order to use the bale wrapper, you have to use grass to wrap up. You have to bale up the grass. In order to bale grass, it has to be dry. So here you can see I've cut this grass. Next, I need to tether it. In order to flip it, that turns it into dry grass. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Alright, just to show the difference. You can see there, that's a bale hay. A hay bale, rather. It's all white on the outside, but it's yellow on the sides. And there's a grass bale. Notice how it's green on the sides. Still whitish on the top, but green on the sides. Alright, let me line this thing up, and we'll get into business. So let's unfold it. You basically drive onto the thing. Just like, miss it, there you go. Just like so. It grabs it, puts it up there, does all the wrapping, and it spins it. Now check that out. Ain't that fancy? Now you want to bring it up somewhere, wherever you want to store it. I'm going to store them in this little barn right here, just because I probably won't use them for a while. And it looks like a little barn, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the way we used to do it. Drive through, just like at McDonald's. Just like McDonald's. Alright, now you hold the button and you can unload it. I'm going to back out just a little bit. Hit the button and it'll just flop it out. Now about that, ain't that fancy? Alright, so I'm going to go do the rest of them and be right back. The cool thing about this though, as I cut back in, is that you could just run out and grab one, and while it's doing all this, be toting it to where you need to take it, where you want to store them at. So it saves on time. You don't have to wait till it's done. You just kind of drag it along wherever you're wanting to take it to. Alright, and there they all are. All three of them sitting in there, chilling in my little barn. So that is basically all of farming, or I mean not farming, but all of baling. In this video you've seen every way to do it, both ways to bale, or actually all three ways to bale, including the grass, and the machines that are used in it. Alright, hope you enjoyed it, learned something. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.